Hello and welcome to Torch Hours. I hope you all had a fantastic holiday. I didn't get to accomplish half of the things I wanted to over the break. It was just too short and I really needed to rest. I hope that you all got the rest that you needed over the break as well. This episode features clips from an April hike in 2024 from the John Muir Epping Lookout to Graham Hill in the Beaver Valley Club Section. I've also included several unboxing clips that I recorded during the break and thought that these would be great for you to consider as you plan your 2025 adventures. If you aren't interested in the gear, just fast forward to the hike section of this video. The gear that I'm exploring includes a new mattress pad, new hikers, and a new tracking device for luggage. It is December the 27th. 2024, and what a wild year it has been. I feel like a lot of people feel the same way that I do. I am off tomorrow for 4 days to be out of town in the Tobermory, Bruce Peninsula area, and before I head out, I have a couple of unboxing videos that I would like to do. Oh, and Magic would like to say hello, of course. The first thing I would love to unbox, I have been holding on to this since probably Cyber Monday. I treated myself to a new mattress because my Thermarest is not cutting it anymore. I need an ultralight, compact sleeping pad, but I also need comfort. And I remember seeing these Sea to Summit pads a few years ago on the first time I did the West Coast Trail, and have been thinking about them ever since, and it now is just a pure necessity. I need the comfort. So I managed to get this on sale. This is the women's version. That's what's indicated right there. And yes, women's regular. And yeah, let's open it up. I've alluded in my previous videos in Killarney that I've got another multi-day hike in the new year, and it is fast approaching. It's less than 2 months away before we head off. And I don't know if I want to say too much about it yet, but that's where my head is right now. It's just making sure I have all the things that I need to make this trip go smoothly. Okay, success, I think. I opened the lid, so hopefully the rest of this is not too difficult, or I'm opening this the wrong way. I feel like perhaps that is the thing that's happening here. I've opened the package and I'm pulling out the mattress, and here it is. Really, I don't think it's any bigger than my old one. I am pretty sure it's about the same size. I will do a comparison later, but you know, it's supposed to be a ton thicker. So I am going to open this up. It looks like you can open it at both ends. And I'm not sure the reason yet behind that. And inside it is all taped or saran wrapped up. Okay, so I have opened it up. It smells plasticky. That's not my favorite thing. So actually I'm really happy that I'm opening this up and testing it before my trip, because I will degas it. This is how the mattress pumps up. And you can see it's, even though it's flat, there is some insulation. I'm not sure if you can actually see that, but it's not. There is a bit of a thickness to the deflated mattress. So let's see, there's something else in here. So let's check that out. Okay. On the packaging, it looks like it has instructions on how we can pump up the mattress. Let's see what's in the bottom here. Oh, this must be the pumping system, and it is attached to the bag. That's really important to know this, because basically this mattress is not going to work without the bag that it comes in. I know a lot of us like to repack our equipment in something that maybe will be more of a compression sack or dry sack, but it looks like this is not the item to do that on. And I do notice there are threads on here, so I'm gonna try and figure this out. If I push, yes. Okay, so I pushed this closed, and then I'm going to open this other tab. And I'm sure there's instructions I should be reading, but it's way more fun to try and figure this stuff out without instructions. All right, let's attempt this again. Oh, there we go. It clipped nicely. Excellent. The instructions say to blow into the stuff sack. Okay, success. It actually didn't take that long to do, and it was really easy to disengage this piece here, and none of the air leaked out, which is great. And here it is. Look how nice and thick this is. Okay, I have a tiny hand, but how can I maybe put this in perspective here? This is already a huge improvement to what I have been sleeping on in the backcountry. I'm lying down on this new Sea to Summit mattress, and I'm not touching the ground. It is nice and soft. You know, there's lots of room to roll around. I'm not very tall, but my head and my feet are fully on this mattress, and really happy that I have made the decision to get a new mattress for this big trip. A couple more things. I found a couple of extra pieces in the box, so that's great. And I am going to one of the windiest places on the planet, and hoping that maybe I can do a little bit of wind power with pumping or inflating the mattress versus my breath, but we'll wait and see, and I'll let you know how that goes. Not so much of an unboxing because I've already removed it from the package, but I have a great travel hack for you. I received these tiles for the holidays, and this is what they look like outside of the package. They're the size of a credit card and quite slim. I hope you can see that. And the reason that these are great, they are trackers. I'm going to put them inside my passport. I have a little sleeve for my passport, so this is going to go inside. And I will continue to use air tags with my luggage because, as you all know, I've had some issues with Air Canada on a past trip, and I'm leaving nothing to chance. Not so much of an unboxing, but I have been sharing my knitting progress on the socks I started last year and wanted to show that I have completed them. They're being blocked right now. And this is the second pair, so they've got these gnomes that go around. And this is the first one with the Christmas tree and the gnomes as well. I'm really, really happy that they're done. It was a strange pattern, and because of that, I'm not going to share the source, but if you're super interested, I'll let you know. I think you should copy the chart and then transfer the chart to your trusted sock pattern. That's what I'll do if I repeat this sock, which I might because they are cute. For this 20-kilometer hike, we began at the Epping John Muir Lookout and made our way all the way down here to the Graham Hill intersection. And as you can see, that says kilometer 72.8, and where we began, it said 92.8. I was looking back on my travel logs and noticed that I had started the Beaver Valley Club Section on April 29th of 2023. It was 20 kilometers and it rained the entire time. It was so wet, but I got to test out some gear that day and we all had a great time. So it seemed fitting that I finished the Beaver Valley Club Section on April 14th of 2024 instead of the rain, though we had 20 kilometers of mud. Though it really hadn't rained as much as you would expect in April, the mud seemed to come from the mild winter where the ground just hadn't frozen as much as it had in previous years. So there was sort of like this upper layer of slippery mud on a thawing, slightly frozen ground. And then the sun unexpectedly came out and it was beating hot. So we had to really watch where we were stepping the whole time. Every step was a slide. Thankfully, we had poles. And we also had to be mindful of getting sunburned. Sorry, I'm distracted by Magic. She wants to say hi. Because we really had to watch our footing, I really didn't take a ton of video that day because it was just too dangerous to do so. I hope though that the video conveys some of the beauty and inspires you to do this section of the trail, but also serves as a warning to maybe wait until after the spring thaw and rain. The sights, the sounds, and our commentary captured on the videos for this trail really say all that I could convey for this section. So please enjoy, and I'll see you on the trails.
Oh yeah, they are slippery though.
Charisse is already ahead. Oh! Listen to that water.
I wonder if it's the same one we've already crossed.
Yeah, shoes are so important. I've got one more unboxing and then that's it. As you know, these are my favorite hikers. I just buy them on repeat, and I was hoping to get one more big hike out of them, that big one coming up in the new year. Unfortunately, the toes always go on these, but they still seem to, everything else seems to be great on them. But in Killarney, I was not anticipating how sharp the rocks were. And I hadn't even used these a full year, so that's why it's a little disappointing. But I definitely have gotten several hundred kilometers out of them, but unfortunately the Killarney rocks, I only have one of them here, have just like totally torn up the soles of these shoes. I think the other one's actually a little worse, where everything's lifting. And where I'm going, it's not a hard hike, but I definitely want to have some good solid grip on the ground. And this is a little worn, you know, where I put a lot of my pressure. So unfortunately, I have replaced these with a new pair. Surprise, surprise. They're all black. It was kind of weird. They only had all black or all tan, and they're gonna get dirty, but I was kind of looking forward to some kind of fun colors. And I love the color black. Don't get me wrong. If I go and dress up professionally, I'm often in all black, but when you're hiking, I would have liked to have had a little bit of fun with these. But anyways, I'm going to break them in, and I'm going to keep an eye on how long it takes for this toe to come apart. Oh, I also thought it'd be worth sharing the soles. So this is the difference between several hundred kilometers of wear and tear and brand new.
I won't do it again. You might be able to find somewhere down there.
Nice. Yeah, all the seasons have their kind of beauty.
For sure.
I love the plush moss that just seems to always be green. So we've hiked the other side of this.
Yeah, that's Old Baldy right there.
Seem they're having fun.
Too much.
And laughing and moving.
Too much fun.
Too much. So I guess right through here, yeah. Let's wait for everybody here in the shade. Oh my gosh. This has been probably the muddiest Bruce Trail hike I have done. We have done. Definitely requires poles. They have been just a savior. Even with the poles, we're sliding. It's very much affected our pace and our energy. Do you look at the pretty river, or do you watch where you walk or slide? It may have been around our 19th kilometer on the trail when we came across the most beautiful series of waterfalls. And had we not been so exhausted and just frankly done with the hike, we really would have enjoyed these, and I highly recommend you going to explore this section north of the Graham Hill side road. about a dramatic climax. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the trails.